And did Adam ask her if she went to the cops? Y'all know?
No, he didn't answer.
So,
He didn't answer, bro.
anyway.
Shotguns ain't really say much about it. So.
Well, chat. If you guys don't know, apparently Takeoff's murderer just made bail.
I
He's
was gonna
back.
tell you that, but I couldn't find any proof about it.
Yeah, no. I posted on the gram.
A meal?
He posted $1 million bail. The man accused in the murder of Migos rapper Takeoff is out $1 million bond. Record show Patrick Clark made bond on Wednesday. This comes after Clark's defense team tried to have his bond lowered, saying he couldn't come up with the cash to get out. By the way, let me just put a little asterisk in here. He's going with self-defense. And he's not going with self-defense saying he was defending himself against Takeoff. He's saying he was defending himself against whoever fired the first shot. And he's basically saying that, hey, because he was defending himself, Takeoff dying is not really his responsibility, or it's not his fault. It's basically the person who initiated all the shooting, okay? Anyway, Kershnick Kyrie Ball, known professionally as Takeoff, was shot to death early in the morning of November 1st outside of a bowling alley in downtown Houston. Police say he was in a crowd of people and an innocent bystander near an argument over a dice game. While he maintains his innocence, detectives said he had a gun in one hand and a wine bottle in another. When he was caught on camera firing his weapon, those bullets allegedly struck Takeoff. Clark is due to appear in court again in March. Okay. It's interesting. I would like to know how he got that $1 million up. Like, he was supposedly purporting and showing on financial documents very early on that he didn't have much assets. He didn't have much in the bank. He actually claimed that he probably only had less than $5,000 in the bank, and that he didn't really have any assets and didn't have much going on for himself, right? But that's why they were trying to get the bond lowered from $2 million. It got lowered from $2 million to $1 million. Now, all of a sudden, he could post a $1 million bond, which theoretically would be like $100,000 to a bail bondsman, or maybe you put up some house or equity that or maybe multiple houses that could be $1 million in bond. Even though I'm not too sure what the stipulations are, sometimes they'll be like, hey, listen, you have to give certain percentage in cash, or you can't use more than one property, or this and third. Not too sure at this moment what those standards were, but he is getting out. Without saying it, y'all kind of should know what I'm getting at. One thing about his bail application, and also his bond, the whole bond situation with him, the stipulations for his bond was changed a few times. Not only changed from $2 million to $1 million, some of the people that he was supposed to not have contact with was also changed. Some believe that some of those people may have been the people that could have helped him bond out, if you get what I mean. Okay, they told him to stay away from a few people, obviously Quavo, Takeoff's family, and some other people, but there was some other names on there that eventually later got dropped off of it, so he could communicate with them, and maybe they put up the bond. Why would they? I don't know. Okay.
Regardless. I don't want you to say the names, but did those people names get taken off?
Yeah, they were on a no contact order at first, where the prosecutor was recommended, and then it was changed once the bond was lowered. So a couple of names got taken off, and also the bond lowered to $1 million.
Yeah, we know what's up.
Purple Rain, nigga.
It's kind of crazy, huh?
Yeah, that shit sound mad crazy.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I really don't think he's getting convicted.
Yeah.
I don't think he's getting convicted for so many reasons.
Texas.
Nobody's cooperating. Even Quavo's not cooperating, okay? This guy's going to basically pretty much be able to go in court and say, hey, listen, I was fighting for my life. And honestly, self-defense, especially in states like Texas, is a lot about perspective and what did you know at the time, right? And at the time, if he's saying that, I was in fear for my life, this and third, and nobody's going to take the stand to say, no, this motherfucker wasn't. This motherfucker was, like, he pulled out a gun 3 times that night already. Like, he was already agitated. Like, nah, he wasn't defending himself. He was actually an aggressor. Nobody's saying anything different. He's out on bond. This case going to be going for, like, a couple of years. So he's going to be free for the entire time. I think he's beating this case. I'm sorry to tell y'all.
Case for self-defense, bro.
I think what's going to happen is that there's going to be another arrest or another 2 arrests when it comes to this case. I think they're going to let go Lil Cam. They're going to let go Lil Cam. There's going to be another arrest or 2, and they're going to have to make the decision. And I think it's going to probably ultimately come down to Quavo. I kid you not. I think they're going to look at Quavo and say, hey, one of the people who started firing was with you guys. Hey, for this to be something we could prosecute, I need you to testify and that guy to testify, basically saying, yo, the only reason why y'all pulled out a gun and started getting aggressive is because y'all seen other people being threatening. Like, it's just how it's got to be, right? It's all about perspective. Because self-defense is all about perspective, right? So now for the DA to convict this guy, they need to make it seem like this guy wasn't just defending himself. So they're going to point at the guy who's be like, oh, one of the first people who pulled a gun out and had the gun out the whole time is somebody who came with Quavo. So then the prosecutor's going to say, for us to really charge this guy or charge somebody else is going to be, or prosecute this guy, we need y'all to basically get on the stand and say, y'all felt threatened and that's why y'all had a gun out. It's all a matter of perspective. I think Quavo is not interested in taking a stand. And I could imagine that whatever people with him ain't trying to take a stand either. And I think the DA is probably going to be like, you know what, we're not going to charge y'all because y'all came with Takeoff and we're not going to force y'all to like fucking cooperate. Okay, cool. No justice gets served. Fuck it. I just think this guy's beating it. I ain't gonna lie to you.
This shit is a sad case, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Rest in peace to the king, man.
Yeah. I can't see a way where he doesn't beat it. Unfortunately. Yo, by the way, interestingly